Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of MLB The Show 23. Road to the Show continues. This is episode 13. I am a first baseman for the Washington Nationals. The Nationals are terrible, and I'm just trying to get through and work my way to free agency so I can get away from this team. All right. Why? All right. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at I did some work today on some stuff here. Not a lot. I played my mini seasons. I continued that. We'll take a look at that in a second as soon as I learn how to click the buttons. There's my team affinities. And there is the weekly wonders. We can see what I got done there. So far, I have 4 stars. I did the moments. Those were all pretty easy. The missions, let's see. I got the 7 innings and 5 of the 7 innings. So those are coming up. The triple may happen. Extra base hits with National League hitters. That's coming up too. Those are all done in my mini season. Which you can see I'm 20 of 28 games in. All right. Take a look at the standings. My New York Knights are 16-4. I have a 2-game lead on the Cairo Cats. So, been playing with that. That's how I've been working on pretty much everything lately, because this is what I'm playing. Because a lot of the Diamond Dynasty, the other stuff, man, it's really, really not interesting me as much as it once did. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to start playing franchise soon. As soon as Dennis gets finished with his roster, I'm going to use his roster and use that for the franchise. Let's see. Let's take a look. There's really not much to look at. Let's see the collections. I don't think anything has changed. Team affinity. I think I might have. That was 62. I got 2 cards there, so 8 away from that 99 Matt Olson card. 26-31 on set 4. Oh, there it is. I got the 99 Joey Votto. All right. Let's see. It's 125 right-handers, 106 and 88 against the left-handers. So there's the Joey Votto. That will bump it up. I don't get credit for... Yeah, there we go. No item selected. I'm confused here. Auto select. I don't get credit for the Joey Votto card? Oh, he's already locked in. Okay. So 50 is the Walter Johnson. That would be a good card to have. All right. And let's see. Set collections. 147, 150. 170 is the next reward. You can see down there in the right-hand corner. 99 Clayton Kershaw. That could be a good card. Yep. All right. I don't think 236. Nope. Nothing new there. Set 2, 285. So close to finishing that one. So that's it for those. I am pretty sure that I don't have anything on the market. I do not. All right. So let's head over to Road to the Show and take a peek at where we are. The Nationals are 16-25, 12.5 out of first place. 1 game ahead of the Phillies for last. And we're 8 games behind the Cardinals for the final wild card spot. I 41 games played. I have 14 home runs, 40 RBIs, 388 batting average, 66 hits, 15 doubles, no triples, no stolen bases. I've been caught 5 times. That's kind of disheartening. I've been focusing on my speed. I had 8 steals last year, and I got 0 this year. 0 for 5. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got a good road trip coming up. 3 at Ebbets Field against the Dodgers, 4 at the Polo Grounds against the Giants, and 3 at the Texas Rangers. I looked it up last night to see where they played, and hell if I can remember where it is, but we'll figure it out once we get there. I know it was something we were excited about seeing. Hey there, Godspeed. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. All right, so let's get started. We got 3 with the Mets before we hit the road at Olympic Stadium. Let's see what we have here. As far as practice goes, power, durability, clutch. So I have no contact, no power. Or no contact, anyway. Not too bad, Godspeed. Not too bad. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing all right. All right, we'll work on the contact. Power's just about maxed out, so I focus on the speed normally on the practices and the contact for the dynamic challenges. Coach is telling me that I need work on my fielding, reaction, and arm accuracy. Well, I'm a first baseman, so my arm accuracy really doesn't matter, but I appreciate your concern, sir. All right, where did we leave off last night? We were down here. I think, yeah, we played Jackie Robinson Day last night, didn't we? Because we were talking about that. I think we did. I know we talked about it. All right, we'll just start here at the top. Mets are 24-17, Nationals 16-25. Quickly heading down the drain once again.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals.
Okay, good, Godspeed. I thought so. Wasn't sure.
First pitch coming your way next.
That was a long time ago.
Just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Jeffrey Springs.
All right, I'm hitting 388, 14 home runs, 40 RBIs.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today.
Solid season here in mid-May.
Particularly when
Good start.
Man on third, less than 2
in the running for
where,
league leaders
a real high strikeout guy,
in most categories.
You have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot.
That was not a good start.
Critical, and he's got it.
One down. And here's
they call that a pop-out. I can't even consider that a pop-out, what just happened.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Line drive,
Caught!
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could. Now
well, I'm not going to let it.
Switch-hitting power threat, Scott Stevens. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as
I wish that my agent would call him because, not that it matters.
I'll just look at the back of my
I'd really like to be traded.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able
they won't
to turn
trade
on
me.
the inside pitch. Those that can really
they own my rights for a couple more years.
Those are the ones that become elite.
Back up
right off his shin.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
That went right off his shin. I hit that hard.
So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well.
Yeah, he's going to stay in.
No outs.
I couldn't take him out.
First. And here is Scott Stevens. Foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. De La Rosa aboard here.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was looking over the Extreme program moments today. And I hit the home run with Ken Griffey Jr. at Fenway Park. I did that, and I did not accomplish any of the other ones.
One out, runner at second.
There was one moment with Ketel Marte that you had to hit 2 home runs. I hit a home run the first at bat. The second at bat,
intentional walk will make it first and second.
I hit what would have been a home run in any other park in the major leagues. But we're playing in Arizona, and they have that extremely high yellow line in center field. I hit it 408 feet.
On the ground to the left.
And it came just under the yellow line.
Now only 1 out remaining.
And it's the closest I came. On the second at bat, I almost did it in 2 at bats.
Luis Garcia trying to deliver as the hero.
But that was terrible. That is so stupid. I mean, you have to hit a monster shot in center field to get a home run in Arizona. And it came down. I'm talking, there was not even on the replay, there was no space between the bottom of the yellow line and the ball.
And the Mets take game 1
I came that close to hitting 2 home runs in 2 at bats. Here I was 0 for 4 with a walk. Nationals lose again 3-2. Some of those moments are, well, they're extreme. But I was so close to getting that. If the yellow line was at the top of the wall like it normally would be in any other stadium, I would have got it done. In 2 at bats, I would have hit 2 home runs, and that would have been pretty cool. But for some reason, they have that yellow line so high in Arizona, and it just fell short. So I got the home run with Ken Griffey Jr. at Fenway, but that's it. I did not finish any of the other ones. And some of them are so long, 9 games. It's just, I mean,
that's down.
Who wants to do that?
Off the wall. Wheat rounds third, headed for the plate.
I did. I tried the Adley Rutschman one where he had 25 bases in 4 games. I got 16 bases. Didn't even come close.
And that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just
another RBI.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
The shortstop, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. They've moved him into the cleanup spot. He's got that big 0.000 batting average.
Now. Tapped softly on the ground. Beatty to first. Got him.
Batting fifth.
You got 15 on that Godspeed,
now
yeah?
It's Keibert Ruiz. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Yeah, those things are pretty brutal.
The 0-1. In the air, right
Tomorrow I may work on
Sizes
some of the
this one
pitching
up
ones.
And makes the grab.
I know the first time I tried the one, it was 9 saves, I think, in 9 games.
1 inning in the books here.
I think I got 7.
1 and the Mets nothing.
The first time I tried it when it came out. Maybe I'll work on those. Try them again tomorrow.
Stevens doubled his first time up. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position,
I didn't spend a lot of time on him. I gave him each 2 tries.
Speed, but he does.
Not the Adley Rutschman one.
Is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades
the other ones
position
I
because
tried 2 different times.
Speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a pitch. That one ripped.
The Griffey home run was kind of easy once you got the timing down.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, I think tomorrow, Godspeed.
2 for 2 now on the night.
I think it comes tomorrow.
Triple and home run away
Something's coming tomorrow.
Seriously, We're starting with this already.
But I'm not.
Pitch.
I'm not worried about it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. The throw home.
I'm not as focused on the programs anymore as I once was.
And they trail by 1. And now for
years ago, you know, I was like, yeah, I got to finish the program, got to finish it, Now I don't care. If I finish, I finish. If I don't, I don't. They make them so difficult now. And so it's enough of a grind to begin with.
Oh, it's off his glove.
Just grind it.
And he's in safely at third as a run scores on the play,
but
and
they're
that
making
ties
it.
the game.
They're making the grind even harder.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take
with these
so many reps in the cage.
Only 1 point for moments now, and
now the big time power
2
threat,
stages.
Scott Stevens.
I'm not worried about him anymore. I don't care.
And the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. For the same people.
Now
exactly, you're right.
Center field,
yep.
Ramirez settles underneath it.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Pulls it in for the out.
It's boring. And it's not worth it.
2 outs, runner at first. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. Singing, you can't ask for anything more.
It's not worth the grind anymore.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start.
That's why I've been doing the.
Starts in the afternoon the way he
I've been doing the mini season,
I tell you what,
so I can focus on the created stadiums. Like I said, those will be going up in the next week or so.
The 0-1.
And then after that, once I get all the stadiums showcased, hoping Dennis will have his rosters done, and I'll start playing franchise.
And that's down and away.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to
NHL 24. Position. I was looking at their trailers and reading about the game this year.
And it gets by him.
What are you doing, man? Where are you going?
Now.
Caught in a rundown. How the hell was he safe?
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
What happened?
Trying to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
I want to see the whole play. I'm gonna. If they don't show me, I got to look at that.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 3.
We got to see what happened there. How was he safe? Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous, Godspeed. Yeah, you're right. They keep giving you the same cards. They're not the same cards, but different versions of the same cards. All right, let's see what happens here. For some reason, Scott keeps running to second base. Then he says, "Oop," when I finally got control of him. Then they throw to first. The throw was way over there. Wow, did I get lucky. Oh, my God. Wow.
Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
I watched an 8-minute video today on NHL 24, and
so 2 down. Scott Stevens digging in.
I'm not going to get it this year.
It's a good spot to be in with runners on first and second. You know the
it's all about the online and the HUT, the online Dynasty Hockey Ultimate Team.
That one fouled off.
They didn't mention be a pro. They didn't mention franchise. Didn't even mention them. 8-minute video deep dive did not even mention them.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Winning run stands at second.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it this year.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Strikeout. They revamped.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Dahlbeck.
They revamped the Hockey Ultimate Team somewhat.
And the righty deals.
They added moments and stuff,
bounce to the left side,
which is kind of cool, but not a selling tool.
Run. Safe. He beats it.
Did a nice job.
And they made some changes, and
difficult to get anybody.
The moments are going to replace the challenges.
You know, yeah, no question.
But I mean, that's not a game changer for me. That's not going to make me buy it. And they changed. That's a walk-off. Nationals tie it up. Oh, it's not a walk-off. They tied it up. It's not going to.
Well, this is a big win on the road.
Wow.
And going extras
We
into
lost.
10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great
How did
job
we lose?
of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline.
I'm very
of the opposing
confused.
team down a bit.
My run tied the score 7-7.
Run game here today. Your final score.
How did we lose
7-6?
7-6?
A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
I don't care.
I'm John Shambi.
I was 3 for 5 with a double and an RBI. For some reason, the Nationals lost again. I scored the tying run in the bottom of the 10th to make it 7-7, and I don't know, for some reason it didn't count and we lost. Oh well. Yeah, I scored the 7th run in the bottom of the 10th. We were in the bottom of the 10th inning. When I scored, it made it 7-7. That's because I looked at the score. I thought it was a walk-off. It wasn't. My run was the tying run, not the winning run. So we should have been 7-7. That was the 10th inning. We lost 7-6. I scored the 7th run for us. How do we lose 7-6 when I scored the 7th run?
NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, I scored the run to make it 7-7, but we lost 7-6. That makes no sense.
To get this one started after.
You can't even question it, man.
Just about set to go now, and on the hill, Josiah Gray.
Because there is no answer.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans.
Yeah, I said it's a walk-off. I thought I was the winning run, but I was actually the tying run. 7-7 in the bottom of the 10th.
I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that.
But they said my run didn't count, apparently. I don't know.
2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second.
It's like the mystery of the All-Star game last year. I was voted in the starter but didn't get to play.
Washington back here at the ballpark. Now it's going to be Scott Stevens.
But I have always found the Hockey Ultimate Team to be very confusing. One thing I'll say about San Diego Studios, the Diamond Dynasty, the programs, the way everything is laid out, it's pretty user-friendly and pretty easily maneuverable. You can find your programs, you know what you're doing. It's easy to tell which cards you have. When you have duplicates, I give them credit for that. Hockey Ultimate Team has never been easily maneuverable in the menu. You never know what cards you have. They don't mark duplicates.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Like
they do on here. And I've just never been a fan of the layout. They revamped some of the stuff, but from the video I saw, the layout is still the same. The menu is still the same.
He wanted that fastball high and
and it's still pretty confusing. So I've never been a fan of the Hockey Ultimate Team, which is very sad because hockey is my favorite sport of all time. I would love to play that hockey game year-round, but it's boring.
Here comes a pitch.
It's a boring game. The gameplay looks a little bit better this year from the videos that I've seen, but franchise gets no love, be a player gets no love. The Hockey Ultimate Team is... The menus are terrible. It's just not a good game, and it's the only game out there. Baseball's my second favorite sport, so...
Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
So I won't be getting NHL 24 this year. I'm not going to spend the money. It's just boring.
And a pitch.
There you go.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
I mean, 8-minute deep dive on the Hockey Ultimate Team and the online stuff.
First run of the ball game.
And not a mention of be a pro or a franchise. And franchise is what I love. Be a pro is what I love.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to
but those don't make them any money, you know.
Beatty to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
And I understand the Hockey Ultimate Team with the micromanagement. It makes them some additional money, but they should work on all modes equally.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Stevens,
yeah, no, that's not going to happen, Godspeed. I'm waiting for college football in July. I got this.
Rolled over to third.
I got Grand Theft Auto. I got plenty to keep me busy until July.
And they got him.
Good late life on that inside fastball.
I got the Road to the Show here. I got the franchise. I'll play this till the end. They usually stop putting up programming in, I think, November after the World Series.
Ball left side.
But between this and Grand Theft Auto, I got plenty to keep me busy until July for the college football game.
So one left for what? Next to hit for the Nats, Scott Stevens. 1 for 2. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
He gets cheated every day he puts on a Nationals uniform. He deserves to play on a good team.
That's out of play.
Or on a team that at least wants to pretend they want to
as the
be
Red
a good
Sox
team.
played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Too bad it wasn't your mouth.
Ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Soto makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals.
I'm Duck Hunter,
He's got
yeah.
Power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact
Was it fun?
hitters in the game.
That was a good game. Little dog popping up.
Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over. The Nationals gone.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives.
That was 1 for 4 with a double. We lose again, 5-2.
They get it done on the road.
Yeah, that's right. You can shoot the dog. I forgot about that. Yeah. I doubled in the 4th. We really suck. We're at 16-28, tied for last now. We do. We suck. We're terrible. I'm reading a magazine. I hope it's who my next team might be. All right, we're heading to Ebbets Field next. Dennis isn't here yet, so he's going to miss it. 3 at Ebbets Field with the Dodgers. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Godspeed. The remasters are never as good.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Mookie Betts. He, of course, leads.
We're live from Ebbets Field,
Just about ready to go. And on the mound now,
where the good Dodgers are taking on the crappy
we were talking earlier about how he's
Washington
doing a great
Nationals.
job
My average is down to
navigating through those
383.
I've just been so impressed.
Plummeted
with
over 100
it seems
points
like there's more
in the last
pressure.
month.
He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring
Ah,
position.
that's
Most
just
guys,
foul.
they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
1-1.
Dodgers lead the National League West with a 30-14 record.
The pitch.
Nationals are on the other end of the
Right side,
spectrum.
foul territory.
Last place in the National League East.
Rizzo tracks it down for the out.
Man, I have been
Man, he
fouling
just
out
couldn't lay off right there.
unbelievably
And the
this
batter
season.
now, Scott Stevens. Popped out and foul ground first time through.
Scott.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level.
There's a drive to
now
right
this one's
field.
high and
It's
deep.
high.
Way back
It's
there.
deep.
On its way.
It's gone. High off the scoreboard
Home run
and
number
gone.
15 on the year, and the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
360 feet. I'm not really sure where the home run line is out there. Obviously, I cleared it. It went off the scoreboard. high off the scoreboard.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the home run line is, but obviously I cleared it.
Here in this one.
Not going to complain. Oh, maybe it's the middle of the scoreboard where that yellow line is. I don't know.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. And that quickly, 2 away.
Oh, I guess the whole scoreboard is a home run. It's over the wall. Okay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Scott Stevens. He's already homered in this game.
Oh yeah, Godspeed. I'll get to that point.
Quickly here.
If I get that many MVPs, I'll get to that point. That's not a bad ratio though. That's about average, right? Maybe a little slow start.
On the infield. Rizzo under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the
That was 1 for 4 with a home run off the scoreboard. Washington loses, though, 4-2.
You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a
yeah, it's not bad. I think Godspeed, that's on pace for 25-30 home runs on the season. If you're looking for realism.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Tony Gonsolin. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
On the ground.
That'll bring in a run.
Toss to Mancini, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
batting third, the left fielder, Connor.
And now up for Washington, Scott Stevens. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball to first, could be two. Fires to second for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One. So one out, nobody on. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a shot left center field gap. That's going to make the wall. That'll be a stand-up double.
And that's a two-bagger.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to
18th double of the season.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat.
He was ready to swing the bat. He swung it. He missed, like he always does.
Popped in the air, left side. Anderson makes the catch, inning over. So, welcome back. All set to start.
Oh my God! It went from a 2-2 game to 8-2.
Washington, Scott Stevens. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lewis
nice catch.
Snags it on the run.
Nice catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that
I was 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Nationals lose again. God, I'm getting tired of saying that.
Never know who's going to come up with the big hit.
I mean, we're losing it. We were at 500 at one point. Didn't get over 500, but we were at 500.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend.
Nobody's here.
It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Dodgers have a really good record. I don't know why they're not drawing here today. Looks like a Nationals home game.
Coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Chris, he's a guy
My 377 batting average leads the National League. 15 homers, 43 RBIs.
When he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And
there's a drive left center field, playable, but it drops.
Dives for it, got it.
He caught it.
Play.
Yeah, whatever.
Second, and he'll head to third.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
All right, nice catch.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Scott Stevens digging in for the
2
Nationals.
for 9 in the series with a homer and 2 RBIs. Nice catch, sir. I give you credit. I give credit where credit is due.
Popped up. Biddison has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Who caught that? Danielson?
So the Nats leave a pair. So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Scott Stevens.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And there's
looks like the wind's blowing out toward right field. Let's see. 6 miles an hour.
LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Righty to the plate. That's to third.
Line drive, base hit into left field. Stevens is on.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up.
Never is, sir. Never is.
But he got the job done right there.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 2.
They keep changing the cleanup hitter on me.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Left field. Outman going back on this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
He ran a long way to catch that one.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Scott Stevens. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
De La Rosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2.
Right back up the middle, base hit.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Round it.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Bobby Dahlbeck, 1 for 3.
Got his average up to 250. That's like a career high for him.
And the pitch. This to third. Biddison slings it across. That's out number 3. The Nats leave a pair. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. And now up for Washington, Scott Stevens.
We're up 6-2.
Don't get ahead in the count. You can
looking to end this losing streak
against him.
Trujillo back to work. That one missed. Trujillo in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Get over his head.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. And your final 6-2.
That was 2 for 5 with a couple of singles. Nationals finally get a win, 6-2 at Ebbets Field over the Dodgers. I singled in the 5th and again in the 7th. %90 complete with the Diamond Power program, which I believe is the final one. Thank you, sir. All right, we head to the Polo Grounds for 4 against the Giants. We'll wear the Expos uniforms. Giants are 14-33. We're 17-30. We're actually better than they are.
Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. The Show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next.
Scott said, yeah, we won 1 in a row. All right, we on a roll, brothers. Hey, Dennis. Thanks for joining the stream tonight, man. Hope you're doing well. We just wrapped up this series at Ebbets Field. We lost 2 of 3. I homered 1 time in the series off the scoreboard in right.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. Right now with more RBIs.
Currently hitting .378, 15 home runs, 43 RBIs. Starting off a 4-game set at the Polo Grounds against the Giants.
Offering is fouled off.
My 15 home runs ranks tops in the National League. There's a solid rope to center field.
Into center, that's a base hit. So
nothing like a perfect single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part.
Can't get enough of those.
A lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bobby Dahlbeck now at the plate. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Back here at the ballpark at the plate. Scott
2-2
Stevens.
games.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Smash to the left side.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
Whips it to Kirilloff.
I followed my perfect single with a perfect ground out.
And now here is Scott Stevens.
We're ahead 5-2.
Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And it's fouled away.
Rips that one into left field. Another perfect single. 2 of them in the same game.
And he scores.
And an RBI.
6-2.
Scott's really piling up the RBIs here early in the season.
Any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. So they move out. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. A switch hitter batting right. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Certainly couldn't tell by looking at my stolen base statistics. 0 steals, 5 caught.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, It's surprised a lot.
There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals.
8-6, they made it a game. Two of the worst teams in baseball here meeting up in a 4-game series
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't
at
just
the
start
Polo
at
Grounds.
game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No, they don't.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Certainly doesn't translate into victories.
Well, there's a lot
We got a
more
win
to be
here,
done in
though.
this series, but it all starts
That was 2 for 5 with a couple of singles and an RBI. Nationals win it 8-6.
To avoid a sweep, come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball.
Chris Singleton showing you how to play with yourself.
Happy with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants.
What's 4 games better than them?
I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Giants, Ross Stripling.
They have Washington National syndrome, Dennis.
What I like most about him is his reliability.
Yeah.
Takes the ball every
It's not a bad bet if you did that.
Manager calls.
Scott Stevens stands in now, looks at that one inside.
I have to agree with you there, Dennis. I have 15 home runs, leads the team. Second place guys have 5 each.
And the 1-0. Rips one
Oh,
to right.
jumped on that changeup and ripped it right at the right fielder.
3 up.
That was a home run
2
pitch.
outs, nobody on. Now it's the power speed combo. Scott Stevens. 0 for 1 so far. This
2
guy
for 6
makes
in the
great
series with an
contact, one of
RBI.
the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps
There's a drive deep to center field, but there's a lot of room in the Polo Grounds. Oh, he just
racing over to make the catch.
reached up and was just able to grab it
and we're still
in front of the
knotted
track.
at 0.
That almost got over his head, but unfortunately it did not. Still scoreless, middle of the third at the Polo Grounds.
1 out, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Scott Stevens.
Still scoreless in the 6th.
Here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Bounce to the right.
Oh, that's cool, Dennis.
Gets it to first. 2 away.
Congratulations on the call-up.
Keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work
To the
behind
Twins.
another ground ball. Good execution.
You got him playing in a created stadium, or are you playing at Target Field?
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Kirilov toss to second.
Oh, that answers that question.
Work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. In
You
and
have to
over.
see all your
No
parts.
runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one
Yeah,
left.
that's cool.
Home half of inning number.
Giants walk it off. We had a good lead in this one. We blew it.
2-1.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Chris Singleton
This
and
was
our
a
entire
tight game.
crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Chompy.
Oh, that's cool,
Talk to you
Dennis.
soon.
Yeah, kind of like I got mine. That's cool. I was 0 for 4. I did nothing to help, and the Nationals lose 2-1.
They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Mason Black.
I'm batting .371. Tops in the National League.
Qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Scott Stevens in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah, probably 80% of my parks are Dennis's. Pitch
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
He's the stadium creator master. I wish I had more people on my streams so they could see his work.
Throws over, and he's back standing.
In front of it. Yeah, that's important, Dennis, because when you try and finesse, that's when you make mistakes and he kills you.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
There's a line drive worm burner up the middle for a base hit.
Runners at the corners and one out.
I'm getting a lot of hits tonight.
Called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So one out with two aboard.
Yeah, I wish I had more people on my streams. More people could appreciate Dennis's work. Download more of his stadiums too.
Hit in the air, right field. Haniger has a beat on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
I've been getting more and more people lately.
He'll score on the sac fly.
Nowhere near what it could be.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play.
I don't know if did I tell you, Dennis, what I'm doing with the mini seasons, showcasing the stadiums. Playing one day and one night game. In each of my created stadiums, I'm playing a bunch of mini seasons. And each home game, I'm doing, like I used to do on my streams, one night game, one day game at every one of my created stadiums. So 4 or 5 seasons, I'll have all of them created. All of the created stadiums focused on.
All right, one pitch, your pitch, right here. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled
Featured
off.
is the word I'm looking for.
Blaze, the runner at third.
All of the stadiums will be featured by that point. And I'm recording them and uploading them so they'll start going up next week. Get out.
Oh, he dropped it.
Good.
Caught a foul ball as a
They should start going up next week, I think.
You?
Every home game. I'm starting right at the beginning and working my way through. One day game, one night game. It'll probably take me 4 or 5 seasons.
Really think the outer half is open.
And that's cool. I'm putting up the whole game. The whole thing. I'm not going through any cutscene. I'm letting every single cutscene play. So you get the complete views of the stadiums from every different angle. They're coming out pretty cool. Each game is taking 20 to 30 minutes.
And the Giants nothing.
I'm I think 16 and 4. I think on the season.
Power threat Scott Stevens.
But it's good features. Featuring all of the stadiums, so like I said, those will start going up next week, I think.
First offering misses the mark.
But the cool thing is letting every single cutscene play out, not skipping through any of them, which makes the 3-inning game take 20 minutes or so. But it's pretty cool because you get some really cool views of the stadiums. And I tagged you in the ones that you did. I got Godspeed's stadium done. He's tagged in it as well, so you guys will know when they go up.
Up next for the Nationals.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington.
There's a few, Dennis.
This game is still tied at 2-2.
There's a few of them, but the key part is they last longer. I'm letting them play completely through. I'm not skipping out any of them. So whatever views it has stays up there for longer, so you can actually look at more and see more. Even when the ball gets thrown back to the pitcher, I'm waiting. I'm letting I'm not clicking through any cutscenes at all. It's pretty cool. It's making a 3-inning game take 20 to 30 minutes, which isn't bad.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Like I said, those will start going up, I think, next week.
fly ball
I've
out
noticed
into left center
a couple
field.
of different views though.
And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. One hit in
I
the
think
inning, a solo homer. 7th inning stretch time.
I did Baker
It's the
Bowl.
Giants 4 and the Nationals
I did
3.
South Grounds Park. I did PXP Park. And I did a day game at Godspeed's Park. I still have to do a night game, but I'm on a long road trip right now.
Him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits.
So when I come back home again, I'll do the night
season.
game for
6-3 our
Godspeed
final
Park.
score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John
I was 2
Shelby
for 4 with a couple of
so
singles. Nationals lose 6-3. I think this is the final game of the series.
Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, that would be really cool, Dennis.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just
That would be really
now.
cool if they let you do that.
On the hill, Logan Webb. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
My average is 373 at the start of action today, still tops in the National League.
He's got the swing and miss stuff, everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
There's a drive. Left field. Deep. Is it over his head? It is. Run. Keep running. I'm right behind you. Don't stop. I'm not going to get all the way around. I'm going to hold up with a triple. But there's an RBI.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
It does, Dennis. It really does.
Into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and
I just don't think they realize it.
Got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
I just don't think they realize it. So there's an RBI triple, my first of the season. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Oh, he had his average up to a career-high 200. He's down to 2. Heading back down to his more familiar 130 area.
Giants at A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt.
And he continues that trick.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound.
Thank you, Godspeed.
Felt like he should have had him looking, I think, but that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another pitch to get him to swing and miss.
I can see that, Dennis. Yep. I would agree with that.
He goes down looking.
Good Lord.
So they pick up a run. So digging in, Scott Stevens. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as
kind of
anyone in the
does.
sport. How difficult is
I
that?
can see that.
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's a little nugget. Of all the home runs that I've hit in my Road to the Show career, I do not have a home run at the Polo Grounds.
He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sink.
Damn it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side.
Well, we certainly hear about it enough, Dennis.
Leave one.
We'll hear it like 8 more times tonight before we're done. Yeah, I've not hit a home run. The only home run I hit here was the inside the Parker that they screwed me out of.
Next to hit for the Nats, Scott Stevens.
5 for 15 in the series with a triple and 2 RBIs. I don't know why. Short porches on both sides. Yeah, no kidding. 250 down the lines. And I keep hitting it up the middle.
The outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I didn't homer here last year. Not homer here so far this year.
Smoked that ball back up the middle.
Uh-oh, I'm going to steal. Well, I'm going to try.
There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner on the go.
Not a bad jump. Off-speed pitch. I should be in there.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Oh, my God.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Not really a great jump. It was an off-speed pitch, though. Yeah, he got me.
Now at the plate, Scott
So I'm 0 for 6 this season on stolen bases. The slump continues.
Strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
There's a
This one
drive.
popped up.
Shallow right field. Not really a drive.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. So up next, Scott Stevens.
10th inning.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Come on. I got a finger for you, buddy.
Coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Bobby Dahlbeck getting ready to hit. Hard hit to third. Tags the runner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no base. Welcome back.
We're still going 13th inning.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble. You
6 for 17 in the series with a triple. They're actually going to let me hit? Wow. Something must be wrong with the game.
Corey back to work. Ouch,
oh, right off his knee. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Everybody's safe.
Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So
he's hurting.
That might be a problem for him in terms
Take
of
a seat, son.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Get out of here.
See how he looks, but to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Fly ball to right. Myers under this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores.
All right.
They have the lead deep into extra innings. 1 down, runner at first. Up now for Washington, Jeremy De La Rosa.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Says the man who had a mediocre
Now it's 1-2.
career.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right, the Nationals hold on for a victory.
All the way around, but what I like is
that was 3 for 5 with a triple, couple of singles, and an RBI. Nationals win it 4-3 in 13 innings. Split the series with the Giants. Tripled in the first, singled in the 5th, intentionally walked in the 10th, singled in the 13th. 2 of the worst teams in baseball there. And the result was what you would expect. A split. We won 2. They won 2. All right, next up we go to Texas. I don't remember where they play. Yeah, that's what happens, Dennis. I still don't have a home run at the Polo Grounds. I get so excited, 248 down the lines, and I can't get one out. I keep hitting it to center field. It's ridiculous. All right, we got 3 at Texas. I don't remember where they play. We looked it up last night. Rangers are 21-30. Nationals 19-32. My average is 379. Batting third, playing first base. And we are at... Where are we?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball
it's a big stadium.
MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals
Godspeed
and
Park.
the Texas Rangers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that,
same with me, Dennis. I've yet to hit the roof there. I've hit home runs. I can't hit the roof, though.
And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on?
379 batting average. 15 home runs is tied for first in the National League. Roof is open here at Godspeed Park. Retractable roof stadium.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not
you did? That's cool.
that base hit.
It's about time. Congrats.
The 1-1. That's inside.
Can you do it again? That's a question. There's a drive, right field, to the track, over his head.
And now it looks like extra bases.
Keep going, I'm going for 3.
Around third. Hold on. In there safely.
RBI triple.
And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball
Second
really
triple
well
of the year.
deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely.
Yeah, the ball does not travel well here.
To clear the fence, but
it does not carry well.
An extra base hit.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
171. Yeah, I've never got one, Dennis. It's hard to time it because you can't see the ball.
Young throws to first. Run scores.
If you could see the ball, it'd be a little easier to time it, but you got to rely on those arrows, right?
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. He tripled and scored his first time.
Oh, there you go.
You can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And you can tell by all of the losses we have.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Popped up.
Yeah.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Well, we got a 4-0 lead, though.
Now up for Washington.
Oh, not anymore.
Stevens.
Now it's 6-4.
In the game. He tripled and scored in the first.
These guys are terrible.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run.
We seem to be able to score runs. It's our pitching staff that's terrible.
It's about the process. He did everything right.
2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit for the Nats, Scott Stevens. 1 for 3. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, I got you, Dennis.
Be a stud just coming
Sounds like
making his way through the minor leagues and quickly
a lot of
at
thought.
this level, an impact player.
1, 2, 3 swing. I got you.
You know, if in fact Jacob deGrom adds to his Cy Young total as a Ranger, he'll become the first Ranger ever to win the Cy Young Award, and that would leave only the Colorado Rockies.
I know what you I know what you meant there.
Boast the Cy Young Award winner. The tying run at the plate. That one.
There's a drive, right center field. He gave it a ride. It's off the wall.
Taveras returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well,
gave it a ride.
2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the DH, Bobby Dahlbeck.
I'm the tying run. 2 outs. There's a shot up the middle. I'm going to score the tying run.
On his way to the plate, he scores to tie it up 6-6.
Big RBI.
Very good, very good.
You'll often hear the phrase short.
Good job, Bobby. It's about time.
For the start of the inning.
Top of the 9th, we're down again.
Stevens.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run.
2 for 4, double, triple,
you want him to tie
and an RBI.
Swing here.
And a pitch. And delivers outside.
Oh, yeah, Dennis?
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Hit hard.
There's a base hit. Yeah, it's a retractable roof.
He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
It's always in the open
drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Uh-oh, he wants me to steal. I'm over 6 on the year.
Now moves to first, and he's back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Another throw over, and he's back again.
Last year I was in the 8-8 club.
One-run game here in the top of the
8
ninth.
steals, 8 home runs. Oh my God, what a terrible... I didn't even run. What happened? I hit the button. That's a good jump.
Runner breaks for second. That's in for a
I got one.
Woo-hoo! Safe.
Well, you can't fault
Stolen
the defense
base
for not
number
paying
1
enough
on the
attention.
year.
They threw over a few
It's about
times, but
time.
he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the
One
bag.
success,
Nice job of base running right there.
6 fails. On the season. All right. We're in business. 70 speed, 60 steal. It's about time he was successful on one.
The middle. Tosses to first, and the leadoff
All right, tying a run on third now. Bring me in, guys.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman,
Infield
Luis
in.
Garcia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
On the ground, Simeon. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one. As
That was
this
3 for
one
5 with
ends
a
as
triple, a
one-run
double,
ball
a
game.
single.
And a
It
final
wasn't enough.
8-7.
Washington falls
They hang on
again.
to win it by a run.
8-7.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers.
Thank you, Godspeed. I just saw that thing. It
First pitch
said
coming at
home
you
of
right
the
after the
Bows
break.
on the side. I forgot to ask you, is this modeled after something, or is this a fictional stadium?
Just about to get started. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Domingo Herman.
I'm hitting 384, 15 home runs, 46 RBIs. The lone shining star on this Washington Nationals squad.
But fortunately, got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get
There's a base hit to right field.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Fake? Okay.
Didn't take long to get a result.
Very nice. I love it. I love the stadium. The ball just doesn't carry here. But it's very nice.
With that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
You're not going to let me steal again? I'm on a roll, 1 in a row.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curve.
He always does.
Base is empty. Scott Stevens.
All right, we're down
taking
3-2
on for the
here.
Nationals. Single to right
4
in
for
his
6
first
in the
trip.
series with an RBI,
I
so
think if you asked anyone in this organization
hitting
who's
Ranger
the best
pitching
hitter
pretty well
in the lineup, they would say him.
to this point. There's a
That
drive
one drilled left
field
Thompson
deep
ranging
to the
back,
track.
racing back some more.
Ah.
Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 run.
It is,
Now for
Godspeed. It is. You're not kidding.
Scott Stevens, 1 for 2. Stevens measures 6 feet 2 inches, only 20 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he
Fade it.
beats it. That's a
Yes,
hit.
all right.
Great try
Good
there.
hustle. Good hustle,
well,
sir.
Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Good
the way
hustle,
that he
sir.
squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Herman picks over.
Go, go,
Wide
go.
Throw, and it gets away.
I don't know where the ball is. There it is.
Boog, you got to move your feet as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first. And
Too bad you don't
it can
get
be a
credit
little
for a
easy to
stolen
get
base
twisted
on
up and
those.
throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all. So I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more. Maybe a
It
little
does.
loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
I have
Throw
1
to second,
steal and
safe.
6 caught. Why am I a threat?
Stevens, the lead runner out at second. Dahlbeck over at first, so 1 away.
Probably because of my 1 stolen base streak I'm on.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't
Yeah,
catch
really.
up
All
to
he has
the
to do is
heater.
just pitch to our batters.
Now the switch hitting catcher.
They all strike
Rafael
out. He doesn't need to
Marchand.
worry about me.
He's already homered here in this one.
There's contact. That's going to drop. I'm going to try and score.
Left field. Coming home. Fires to the plate.
He's in there.
Comes the run from second. And now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there.
No outs. Runner at first.
Down 6-4.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. This guy with light tower power.
Could tie it up. Rips it down the right field line. It's a fair ball.
Could be extra bases.
That guy should score. Round third. He's going to go for it.
The relay to the plate. Safe. He beat the
He's
tag.
in there.
And they trail by 1.
Here's another RBI. 20th double of the year.
Right there.
Well, he's so
that was
in.
just
I don't
fair.
think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Cool view there.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to short. First out in the top of the 8th. 1 down. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 away.
All right, come on, guys. Get me in.
Right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And
wow.
Here's the first baseman, Scott
All right,
Stevens.
now we're ahead,
He's got
7-6.
Power, but great contact skills. One of
I'm
the
3
best
for
contact
4 on the
hitters in
game. 2 singles, a double, an RBI. Looking for more. Some insurance here. 1 out.
Hey, let it fly.
In the air, fairly deep to right field.
Not deep enough, though.
Garcia makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
1-run
Nationals
game here
get the
today. Your
win.
final score,
That was 3 for 5.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
With
crew
a
here
double,
at
2
MLB The
singles,
Show,
and an
I'm John
RBI.
Shelby. We'll see you
Nationals
soon.
hold on for a 7-6 win, scoring 2 in the top of the 9th.
Left on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
They're 2 games better than us.
25.
Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, John Gray. But Chris, he hasn't
My
exactly
47
been stellar here
RBIs
on his
are
home
tops
mound.
in the National League right now, currently hitting 388 as well.
Their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home.
Oh, that's cool, Dennis.
I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Scott Stevens stands in now and watches strike 1.
What would you guys rather see? Would you guys on the stream? Would you rather see the Road to the Show or the franchise?
At first, 1 gone.
Because I can switch up the stream if you guys want.
Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
I wouldn't play every game in franchise. I would just put critical moments on.
That can't feel good. It's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very
I would
least,
just put
that's for sure.
critical moments on and play the critical moments.
Homered in the
Is that what you
ballgame
do,
yesterday
Godspeed?
afternoon.
I mean, there's no way I could play every single game. I would just play the
And
critical moments
right-hander
out.
deals. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten.
I want to move. I want to move a team to New York and have them be the New York Knights and play them in
So first and
War
second
Memorial
with 2
Stadium.
outs. And now it's Luis Garcia.
I'll take the Washington Nationals and move them to New York.
Hey, let's go now. You got
Critical moments of work, yeah.
Out to short. Seager. They get the force. Out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game.
You do what, Godspeed? You play critical moments or you play every game?
Scott Stevens reached on an infield single his first time.
Stevens.
Oh, Lord.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Bases full, 2 gone. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You play all the games? Wow.
Fires.
God, that must take you a long time.
Fly ball out to left center. Thompson on his way over, grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rangers nothing.
You have to move them, though, don't you, Dennis?
And welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Scott Stevens. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact.
You play all the games as well? My God, it would take forever to get through a season.
And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But
I'll just play the critical moments. I'll do that. I'll change the stream over to franchise.
He has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
Thompson pulls it down and he makes the catch.
I'll do the franchise on the streams. Once you get that done, I'll change over from Road to the Show to franchise. But I'm going to just play out the critical moments, though.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
We can get through the seasons a little faster. Oh, you can do that? Oh, that's cool.
Durant has a beat on it.
Oh, that's cool, Dennis. I didn't know you could do that. All right. That's cool. Well, that's pretty cool. Then I will pick the New York Knights. They will play in War Memorial Stadium, and they will replace the Washington Nationals.
Stevens, as the Nationals are down to their final out.
Oh, no rush, Dennis. Don't rush. Don't rush on it, man. No pressure at all.
And the first offering is not close.
It's not like I don't have anything else to do, you know. We got Road to the Show here, so it's not going anywhere.
They're going to make him work to get this save.
But that's what I'll do. I'll replace the...
Swung on, belted.
Uh-oh. I may finally have a home run at Godspeed Park to the wall. Gone! She was a wall scraper, but she counts just the same.
His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-5. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story
was cool, Dennis. All right, cool.
Type of finish. Now, who knows how to win?
And I will be the New York Knights playing in War Memorial Stadium, and I will replace the Washington Nationals. They're my least favorite team. So I'll play in the National League East with the Giants, or I'm with the Mets.
Taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball.
All right, that's cool.
Winning series, they win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go.
And I can use what I've already created.
6-5 the final.
That would be sweet. All right, I was 2 for 4 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Washington pulls out a win, 6-5.
Thanks for joining us.
Singled in the first, intentionally walked in the second. You'll see why, because home run in the ninth. Yeah, if I can use the, there's a perk, nice. 95% done with the program. If I can use the jersey and hats and everything that I have, and you can replace other teams with created teams, you can have the entire league. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I don't, well, that's cool. I don't have any other teams to replace them with. So I'm fine with just the regular teams. Alright, now we come home. 3 with the Rockies, and then the Astros come into town. See, I haven't had any speed come up in a while now.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
What other teams could we put in? We could put in the Montreal Expos, Spiders, Boston Braves. That's cool. I don't know if I want to do that amount of work, though. I'm lazy. And I'm not joking. I do not want to do that. I mean, I want to do it because it would make it more fun, but I don't want to do it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for
Then you'd have to create the uniforms and the hats and the jerseys. Yeah, it takes time. That's it. Hey, we're a game better than the Rockies. Maybe we can eke out a few more wins here. Yeah, it takes the time. You got to go find their logos, create the uniforms. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. If I were to sit here and say that I would, that would be a flat-out lie.
He doesn't rely too heavily on the strike.
Got the average back up to 390.
Miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start.
Oh, Lord.
We'll see what he's got in this one. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now, do you have to do that at the beginning of your franchise, or can you replace teams at any time? Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? What was that? Camera angle screwed me up.
Sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read.
Shut up, Chris. The camera angle screwed me up. I hit the wrong button.
Digs in now. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively.
So my question was, I was asking, do you have to do all that before you start your franchise, or can you make additions between seasons, in the off season? That sucks.
That misses, and that's ball one.
And I think
exactly.
That really
that's right, Godspeed. Yeah.
Because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole
because
team
if you could do it in each, like in the off season, I would add like one team a year.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Yeah.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it.
Yeah, if I could add one team a year every off season, that would be cool. Give you plenty of time to make your changes and stuff. But
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call in the
all right, yeah, that's cool, Dennis. Let me know.
He should have had him looking, I think, but
I'll definitely take the New York Knights, put them in, replace the Nationals. Only at the beginning.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Well, the New York Knights will be in there.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
And they'll play at War Memorial Stadium.
We'll hit next.
They'll replace the Nationals in the National League East, so the New York Mets and the New York Knights will have a natural rivalry.
And that one fouled off.
All right, we'll do that. Don't forget the movie guys, Dennis. Those are my favorite ones.
And there's a foul ball.
Jake Taylor.
That one misses. Ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Yeah, so that'll be the only name I changed then. That's cool that you can do that now. Maybe I can put together a New York Knights squad with all fictional movie characters.
And a 1-2.
I have Ricky Vaughn as my closer.
In the air, left field. Brennan drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
Oh, don't forget, well, no, 8 Men Out wasn't
Ready
fictional
for the bottom of
characters.
the 8th. And now the first baseman, Scott Stevens.
But as legends, I would imagine some of those guys would be in there. Eddie Seacott, Buck Weaver, Joe Jackson.
Comebacker to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Hey, Z. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. I know you've been working on that for a while.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Bobby Dahlbeck. The pitch. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive.
Dahlbeck finally makes contact. Bye-bye.
His second of the year, and now they're out front.
Well, they win the opener at home.
Nationals get a victory. That was 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Nats win it 5 to 4. All right, Dennis.
You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Let's see what this is.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals.
And now,
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
25, Washington.
Nationals.
Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Savali.
397, 16 home runs, 50 RBIs.
Get out of the second inning, a real shocker. So he's fresh and
pretty good season for a terrible team.
I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Lays out. He's got it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Hit it hard right at him.
Runner on at first with one gone. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power.
He does.
Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one sizzling on it.
I've been on a pretty good roll with the hits lately.
Third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting. The designated
My average is rocketing up. Uh-oh, he wants me to steal again.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the righty deals.
Good jump.
Runner on the
Good
goal.
jump. I may have 2 in a row. I do. All right.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to
2 in a row. We're on a roll.
I like that they're trying to manufacture
Good jump.
some offense early on.
Very good. Very good. He's a base stealing machine. He's got 2 in a row.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And then, of course, Dahlbeck strikes out.
Strikeout situation right there. The infield play.
I'm a little excited for franchise now.
And get the swing and miss. Really nice job.
That kind of sucks that you got to make all the changes at the beginning.
2 out at that coming up now.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big.
Now let me ask you this, Godspeed. You may know this.
Everyone in the stadium gets
Are there,
really locked in.
like in NHL, in the NHL games, there are teams that are in the game that you can use to add in.
On the money, nice play.
Are some of those retro teams here in this game?
We played 4.
So you can do that? Add them into your franchise? Or do they all have to be created?
1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes.
I already got my Knights created.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts.
Are there any like retro? Since all the uniforms are in the game,
I tell you what,
are the teams in there? Did you do any of that stuff on your franchise?
Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Here comes a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. De La Rosa leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
Yeah, it will take the New York Knights and replace the Nationals.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second
The
with
Mets
one
and the
gone.
Knights will have a natural rivalry.
Right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
I'll have to mess with that tomorrow.
Good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one is lifted.
I'll mess with it a little bit and check it out. I haven't even clicked on the franchise button yet.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
I'll mess with it tomorrow. It doesn't matter what I do. I can just start over with the new rosters.
Now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
Learn a little bit of it before we get started. I haven't looked at it at all.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman.
I'm 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. I got the average up to 400. Been hot lately.
Involved in the game. All it's going to
Not a
take
lot
is
of
to
home
get the
runs,
leadoff
but
man
been
or
getting a
even
lot of
base runner
hits.
On the ground, right side.
That's not going to be one of them.
Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because
I was 2 for 4 with a couple of singles. Wasn't enough. Nationals lose 2-0.
Command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Mackenzie Gore.
My .398 batting average is tops in the National League. The lone bright spot on a very bad Washington Nationals squad.
And to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Swing.
There's another hit.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Batting fourth.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Bobby Dahlbeck. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Luis Garcia. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, he didn't deliver there.
Himself out with room to spare, and that's the inning. First and second, no outs. Scott Stevens digging in for the
They're down
Nationals.
2-0.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance.
Pretty deep to left. Barely made it. Hit the top of the wall and bounced over.
He'll circle the bases. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
366 feet. Yep, that went off the top of the wall and
Next is
rolled
the
over.
speedy first baseman, Scott Stevens.
7 for 10 in the series with a homer and 3 RBIs.
Definitely wants to
I'm
stay out of the
racking.
double play here. Ball on the ground in
Colorado
the infield.
pitching.
Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he has
389 with runners in scoring position.
Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Castro on second. De La Rosa at first. One gone.
Rips it in the left center field gap. That's going to reach the wall.
Around third, and that's going to roll to the wall.
Well, he wasn't going to reach the wall, but he messed it up.
Another comes in to
Everybody
score,
scores. It's a triple.
Well, Singy, he is locked
Third triple of the year, 2 runs.
He's really slowed the game down.
Gives us a
It's like
6-2
he's
lead.
moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So one gone with a runner at third.
There's Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll strike out.
1 for 2.
Oh, he made
Swinging, ball
contact.
popped up. Tovar in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
The batter.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. On the run,
I'm going to start looking through.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs on 4 hits.
We got a lot of uniforms in the game. A lot of old retro ones, too.
Stevens looking to complete the cycle with a double. And
I wonder if you can set the uniforms on all of the teams, if it would stick for the whole season. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to have to mess with franchise a little bit. There's a drive, right center field gap. That's going to reach the wall. Extra bases. Going to be another double.
It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
I am feasting on Colorado pitching. Oh, that's it. I got the cycle.
Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your
I didn't
team
realize
gets
it.
the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
1 out, runner at second.
Not that it's going to help us any.
In for the Nationals.
But yeah, I'll have to look and see how that works because the uniforms, there's a lot of uniforms in the game already. Retro stuff. Thank you, guys.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder.
Like the Expos. The Expos uniforms are in the game. Wonder if I can make the Expos have them play here at Olympic Stadium.
Instead of a fly out to left.
Garcia.
No base hits in the series
And set the uniforms so that they would actually
you just hope he's not pressing too hard
play in the Expos uniforms
here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And now the catcher comes
all
up
season long. That would suck to have the Montreal Expos and then have them wear the Nationals uniforms. I'll have to mess with it a little bit.
This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
And I'm safe. Look at that hustle. Scores from second base. That was sweet. That's why I do that. You never know if it's going to be an error over there or whatever. He beat it. I never stopped running. I didn't beat it by much, but he was in there. Nice hustle. Good job. He looked like Jake Taylor there.
Scott Stevens.
Trying to get that foot on the bag. 4 for 4. Hit for the cycle already. Got the average up to 408. Been red hot lately. Last 3 series.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I don't think I have a 5-hit game yet in my career. 36,000 people here at Olympic Stadium this afternoon. Being treated to a potential rare Washington Nationals victory.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals.
Thought it was high. It's all right. Nationals get the win. I was 4 for 5. Homer, double, triple, and a single. Nationals get an 8-3 win. Singled in the first, homered in the third, tripled in the fourth, doubled, and scored in the sixth. Got an equipment pack. 98% done with the Diamond Power program. I believe that's the last one. So that'll be ending pretty soon. Let's see, we're near the end of May. 407 average, 17 homers, 55 RBIs. I was down to 370 something with my average. The Astros come in for 3, then the Guardians come in for 3, then we hit the road. 3 at Kansas City, 3 at the Angels, and 3 at Shea Stadium and the Mets. I haven't had any speed bumps in quite a while. Astros are 28-30, Nationals 23-34.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. All right, just about ready for baseball and getting to start. Jeffrey Springs.
I have an 8-game hitting streak coming into today's action. 17 home runs, 55 RBIs.
But fortunately, got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
One pitch hitting streak extended. That blows my mind that you guys both play all 162 games in the season. That must take a long time. That's why I like the critical moments. You can get through quite a few games in a night. So you can do several seasons.
Grounded to Rios. Throw, and it gets away.
I don't know where it is.
Kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Really? Have you seen the Washington Nationals, Chris?
Grab on the run, and that'll do it.
This is my 3rd year with the team, and we've sucked all 3 years.
2 outs.
The sad part is we're not getting any better.
Stevens digging in for the Nationals. This guy with light tower power.
If you sim a lot, you lose a lot, yeah.
This one in the air, center field. Slater gets
well,
under.
If we play the critical moments, we'll build a winner.
For them here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Astros nothing.
We'll build a winner.
Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Scott Stevens.
The first baseman, Scott Stevens.
The right-hander back to work. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rios under it. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been going after these guys.
Next to hit for the Nats, Scott Stevens. 1 for 3.
Stevens.
First
I mean, if I was to play like 2 or 3 games a night on the stream, it would take a couple of months.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Pena, jump throw.
At least.
And he can't dig it out.
To get through a season for free agency and contract renewals and stuff.
2-out walks and sometimes even worse.
Yeah, I like to do the critical moments.
All of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout, and he's down on strikes.
That's Bobby Dahlbeck's
Well, they win the opener.
Calling card.
First game of the 3-game
Swings
series.
through it and it's a strikeout. But the Washington Nationals get a victory. 1 for 4 with a single is what I did. And we won 3-1.
Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Everything's right in your world.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals.
We're 10 games under 500.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And pitching in this game,
9-game hitting streak.
Bayo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Stay hot, huh?
The pitch.
Down the left field line. That's going to drop fair into the corner and over the wall for a double. 22nd double of the year.
His hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Runner at third, 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. The 1-2. Popped up. Pena makes
Look at how far the shortstop goes out there. That's left fielder's ball.
1 run, a pair of hits.
Straight up, no question, left fielder's ball.
Now for Washington, Scott Stevens.
Scott Stevens.
All right, I'm going to try and draw a walk. How's that? I don't need to work on my power.
Urquidy back to work. And that one missing low.
Well, good start. Good start.
That's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's going to make it hard on me.
Caught him looking for the K.
Tunneled that pitch.
Shut up.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now Scott Stevens. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. In the air, right
That
field,
one's giving a ride deep to right. You can kiss it goodbye. Off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Shot to right. His 18th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-4. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Man, he completely covered that pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. His shoulder stayed square. He got to it, got around it, and got it up in the air. Nice home run.
And the Nationals get another victory. Starting to string a few together here. 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. And that's put up 2 in the bottom of the 9th and walk off a 6-5 win. In case you haven't noticed, and judging from the attendance you haven't, the Nationals have been able to win a game or 2 and have climbed out of the basement in the National League East.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming
Bob
your way
Uecker.
next.
Welcome to another edition of TV Talk.
Showing the slab in today's game. Josiah Gray.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that
What am I doing?
He's got to put his team in a better position.
What's
to
the
win.
challenge?
Oh, this
There's
one
a drive
high
to dead
deep,
center
way
field
back there.
to the wall. That's got a
And that
chance.
one
You
becomes
can kiss
property
it
of the
goodbye.
beast.
I don't know what
His
my challenge was,
19th
but
home run of the year,
I should
and
be
they're chipping
successful.
away. It's 2-1.
19th of the year, 429-foot shot, dead center field.
With that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Actually, that's exactly what I've been doing,
That one was a hanger,
with a double mixed in here and there.
typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there,
I don't know what the boss
he
challenge
made him
was.
pay.
Now it's the power speed combo. Scott Stevens. 1 for 1 so far
Bases
today.
loaded.
With a solo homer at his first at bat.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He's so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
I didn't think it made it out that far.
Alvarez makes the grab, and that is that. They get 2. Scott Stevens, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning.
4 for 10 in the series with a couple of home runs.
Forget about having any success against him.
And that one pulled foul.
Part of the order coming through now.
My contact went up to 95 against right-handers.
Fly ball down the line.
That could
Alvarez
drop.
heads towards it.
Nope.
Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now.
Could, but it won't.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Scott Stevens. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Rips it down the third base line. Fair ball. Into the corner. He's going to go for 2.
The throw in.
And he's going to make it safely.
Easily.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra
23rd
bases.
double
Gotta feel
of
good
the
about
season.
that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered here in this one. Runner leads away at second. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
And now the lefty. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, Jeremy De La Rosa. It's softly on the ground left side. And there are 2 outs.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Why did I slide?
So
Nationals get another victory. Starting to string them together here. 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. And I think he said we swept the Astros. 5-4, homered in the first, doubled in the 7th. Got a couple of packs. 100% done with the Diamond Power program. That's cool.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
It's about time. We're like, what, April, May? We're in the beginning of June now. I want to get traded. Not that you're going to help me. I'd like to play for a team that wins once a week.
Player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
I don't care. That doesn't mean I can't get traded. I'll play any position. Nah. Yeah, just try. You're my agent, man. You do what I tell you to do. But we know how that works out. Nationals have climbed out of the basement. They're now 3 games ahead of the Phillies. We're still 8 games under 500, though. 4 games in a row. We've won 8-2 in our last 10. 5-15 in the division, though. That's terrible. All right, the Guardians come in for 3, and then we head to Kansas City. There's some speed. Durability and speed. Work on durability and speed. Nationals are 26-34. Guardians 34-25. My batting average is .407. Been red hot lately. My average has gone up like 40 points tonight.
Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, I'd like to put the Montreal Expos in the franchise. Have them wear their Expos uniforms. I'm going to mess around with it. See if that would happen.
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today.
11-game hitting streak.
Get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him.
I guess if you can choose their uniforms, they would wear those uniforms that you would choose, I would imagine. Can you do that, Godspeed? Can you choose what uniforms they wear? And do they stick with it, or does it automatically revert to something else?
For ALS. That's the disease that.
Because that would be cool. I'll put the Expos in.
That's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning.
Their logos and everything's already in the game.
Scott Stevens digs in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Do you have to pick every game, Godspeed, or at the beginning of the franchise, like we were saying before?
To second, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
And can you pick for both teams?
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Jimenez moving under it. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Up now for Washington, Miguel Blaze. He reached out a walk his first time. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
A game time for both teams. Okay.
So 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 1-0. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Scott Stevens. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
I'll have to mess with that. Maybe I can get the Expos in there, too.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, 1 down. So digging in, Scott Stevens.
0 for 3. Hitting streak is in jeopardy.
Looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Righty to the plate.
There's a drive toward the 404 sign. It's high. It's got a shot. You can kiss it goodbye. Number 20 on the year.
20 on the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5.
415-foot bomb. Hitting streak extended. Welcome back, Dennis. I just hit number 20.
A changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start.
I was
to
1
gain
for
this
4 with a
momentum,
homer and 2
and you
RBIs.
think that
Nationals
you're never going to lose a game again.
7-5 win. They've won 5 in a row now.
Pitchers are pitching. Guys are making the plays defensively.
We were talking, Dennis, maybe I can get the Expos in.
All season long, but you want to
There's a lot of uniforms in the game.
Perhaps put.
I may have to,
welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with
if I create teams based on the uniforms that are in the game, I might be able to do that.
And the Washington Nationals.
I may have to download the logos, but that's all right.
To get started here. And towing the slab.
But the uniforms are already made, so I can get the Montreal Expos in the National League East with the Mets and the Knights. I don't know who I'd replace. But there's a ton of uniforms that are in the game, so I can make use of those to create some teams. Retro teams, I guess. Boston Braves. I think their uniforms are in here. I want to mess with it tomorrow. Guardians are in first place in the AL Central, 2.5 up on the Tigers.
And a count 1-2.
My agent just called Dennis. I told him I want to be traded. He said, too bad.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
He's to the wall. It hits the top of the wall and bounces over. That's the second time that's happened in 3 games.
A 2-run shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
It's another home run. His 21st, 416 feet. That's the second time in like 3 games I've hit the top of the wall and had it bounce over. They count just the same.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over.
Yeah, and if the uniform is in the game,
stayed on it and got all of it.
I don't really need to create the uniform. All I need is the logo. Those should be easy to find. The Boston Braves, Brooklyn Dodgers.
Scott Stevens. He's already homered in this one.
All right, there you go. The LA Dodgers can be replaced by the Brooklyn Dodgers playing Ebbets Field. The Boston Braves will figure that out.
Foul ball there.
I know the Brooklyn Dodgers uniforms are in the game.
Stevens handling the duties at first.
Oh yeah, I always play the salary cap off Godspeed. You have to. With the Legends rosters, you have to.
That is strike 2.
Yeah, I'd have the cap off, but that would be cool. I put the Dodgers in Brooklyn in Ebbets Field.
Next offering is fouled back.
I'm going to mess with it tomorrow and see what kind of combinations I can come up with.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to
drive to right field to the track. Looks playable, and it is.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nationals go quiet. And now up for Washington, Scott Stevens. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first.
21 homers, 61 RBIs on the season.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses. Ball 1.
What's that, Godspeed? I don't understand what that means.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled on the run.
Dig it.
First. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this.
Oh, it was a nice play.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game.
He has.
That one lifted to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Nationals win again, 6 in a row. That was 1 for 4 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Nationals win it 4-2.
But this is a good team, and you start
Oh, who's the boss? The TV show. Yeah, I remember that. Tony Danza. Tony Danza and I can't remember her name.
Entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alyssa Milano was in it too. I'm trying to think of the blonde's name. I can't remember her name. Alyssa Milano was a kid.
MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Nationals.
Don't look now. The Nationals are only 6 games under 500. It's all right, though. The highest they'll ever get is 500 on the nose. They can never pass that mark. 13-game hitting streak. I'm batting .402. 21 homers, 61 RBIs. Raised my average 35 points here tonight. Oh, yeah, Melissa's nuts. She is, Dennis. You're not kidding. She is certifiable. I had to stop following her on Twitter because I couldn't even follow along with half of the stuff she was saying anymore. I used to follow her. I can't anymore.
Quantrill back to work. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Quantrill back to work.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Still just the second.
Yep, same here, Dennis. Same here.
He's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Half the time when she talks, she makes absolutely no sense. But she rambles and it makes even less sense. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
2-2. Stays alive. The runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Oh, getting a good look at the
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it,
He struck
Godspeed.
out swinging last time.
It's been such a good hitter.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Out there to center. Fernandez drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now back.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can
Look
really
at the back of his bubblegum card. When you said that, Dennis, I predicted he would say it 8 more times before we're done tonight. That's 3, maybe 4.
Next is
he apparently wants us to find his bubblegum card. Bottom of the 8th, bases loaded, 1 out. Yeah, and my hitting streak is on the line.
And first offering is
that was not a good pitch to swing at.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up.
390 on the year with runners in scoring position.
To it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-1. On the ground, could be 2.
Nope, everybody's safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's an error, though. So the hitting streak is still in jeopardy. It's probably over now. I knocked in the winning run. Or the lead run.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Jimenez. But the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate.
Yeah, we're up by
So
2.
on with 2 away.
So my hitting
Jeremy
streak
De La
is
Rosa
over.
digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
But the Nats may get another win, and they do. Hitting streak is over. I was 0 for 4, but Washington's been red hot. 4-2 wins, 7 in a row. I reached on a fielder's choice in the 8th. And that was it. Program is done. I don't think there's any more after the Diamond program. So let's take a look at the standings real quick here. Let's see. We're still 16 games out of first place, so no threat to the Braves. Although we're 5 games under 500. We won't cross over 500. We know that. All right, we're going to Kansas City for 3. I do not remember where they play, but I do believe it was one of the new stadiums. We'll see. No speed. I don't remember where we put the Royals. We'll go to City Connect. Nationals are 29-34. Royals 31-33. My average dipped a little bit, 396. Where do the Royals play?
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Baker Bowl
on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year.
3 games set at Baker Bowl.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Ryan Sefferjohn.
My 61 RBIs is tops in the National League. 21 homers, 396 batting average. We already have a run. Beautiful Baker Bowl. There's a rip in a right field base hit.
And there's a hit.
Starting a new hitting streak.
With a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Swing and he breaks his bat. Pasquantino goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
They didn't even try and make a play at first. Yeah, that is a shot to dead center field.
To first, might be 2. Oh, the throw is wild.
Yeah, they did, Dennis. They really did.
For the Nats, Miguel Blaze.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base
Drops
hit.
in, base hit.
Runs in. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 3-0.
I know it's a long way.
Off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so
it is definitely a long way to dead center.
Runner at second. Up now for Washington, Scott Stevens.
Nationals have a 5-0 lead.
Great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that
it does,
produces
Dennis.
solid contact consistently.
It does, yep.
It to first, 2 out.
I like the brick wall better
Scott
than the other
Stevens, digging in for the Nationals.
one. Oh, now it's 5-5. Well, we couldn't hold the lead.
More. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off.
2 outs.
Now we're losing 6-5, so we've blown a 5-0 lead.
Scott Stevens.
And things could change quickly.
Come on,
here
fellas.
with one swing. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
There's a drive to left field toward the corner.
Melendez
makes the
flashes
catch.
the leather on the run and catch. Nationals lead.
After 4
And
wins
the
in a
winning
row, you
streak
start to
is
think a little bit
over.
that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down.
Oh
the
yeah,
lineup.
definitely, Dennis.
You never know who's
You
gonna come up
you
with
did
the
a
big
nice
hit,
job.
who's
It
gonna
looks
come out
really
of the
sweet.
bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
I was
A
1 for 4 with a
7-5
single. It wasn't
final
enough.
score in
Winning
this
streak
one.
comes
For
to
Chris
an
Singleton
end.
and
We
our
lose
entire outstanding
7-5.
crew
We had
here
a
at MLB
5-0
The Show.
lead.
I'm John Sciambi.
Couldn't hold
Thanks
it.
for joining us.
Couldn't hold it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals.
And now, your 2000.
All right.
Yeah,
we'll be
everything
back
was
to get this
beautiful.
one started after this.
City Royals.
So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Brady Singer.
My 394 average
He
is
tried to
tops
make
in the
it to
National
fifth inning
League.
last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He
It's like
ended
the
up
wind's
taking the
blowing
loss.
pretty
That's one of those
strongly
you
out
just have to
toward right
shake it
field.
off, come back out today and try to throw a gem.
Scott Stevens, the next to hit, takes outside.
Right
And a
up the
base
middle,
hit
base
up the
hit.
middle.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Fairchild makes the grab on the run. One left for Washington. Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
All around, I think if you asked
Yeah,
anyone
it
in
was,
this
Dennis. Yep.
organization who's the
It
best
was.
hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
I wonder what happened to them. Yep, I remember.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
They were a big
Stevens
sponsor of Major League
measures
Baseball.
6 feet 2 inches. Only 20 years old.
I have
And he was
23 doubles
selected
on
to
the year.
All-Star game last year.
One behind Shohei
De La
Ohtani.
Rosa over at first with one away.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
That's hard hit in the line.
Right at him.
Fairchild snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing.
And now the big-time power threat, Scott Stevens. 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1.
Yeah,
Right side, hard hit.
I didn't want to swing at that.
The throw to first, third out. And the Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
That's cool. Give him time, Dennis. Give him time.
We
Don't
go
blow
to the
it.
8th. Up now for Washington, Scott Stevens.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the Yankees are terrible this year,
And that one cutting but
so the
missing.
Jays
down
may have
low.
a shot. 12,000 people here at Baker Bowl tonight. Yeah, Godspeed.
That misses the zone.
I was.
That's
That's why I said they're playing the Yankees, so they got a shot. The Yankees are terrible this year.
In the air, out towards left center. Fairchild tracks it down for the out.
Every day
Give
during
it a
batting
ride.
practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum.
I was 1 for
And
4
you
with
think
a
that
single. It
you're
was not
never gonna
enough.
lose a game
Washington
again
falls
because things are
8-2
clicking up and down the
to the
lineup.
Royals.
Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays
more games
defensively.
here at Baker
This
Bowl.
is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's
Oh,
the
no, we already
Washington
played 2
Nationals
games.
going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. On the hill here today, Ramon Vera. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
6 RBIs in 1-0 counts this year.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
And here it comes. In the air to left center.
Outside.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now up for Washington, Scott Stevens. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and
What are you swinging at, man? Come on.
Early
5 career home runs against these
power,
Kansas City Royals.
If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And
There's a drive to left field, but it's playable.
Baseball, he's a threat deep into the count
And
as well.
played.
Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
Scott Stevens digging in for the Nationals.
Oh, we're getting killed. Back to normal. We won 6-7 in a row. There's a drive. Right center field. Has a shot. That's out of here. Scott Stevens goes yard at Baker Bowl.
His 22nd homer of the year. It's 9-2.
383-foot blast. Went off the top of the scoreboard, I think. We'll take a look here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard.
Yep,
really
on the roof of the scoreboard there.
1 out, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Scott Stevens.
Yeah.
He's already homered.
Let's take a look. Let's take another look. Yep. Into the bleachers above the scoreboard. Nobody's sitting there. They must be expensive.
Here in this one.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fairchild under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
That might be my last at bat of the series. It is.
6th win in a row. All of a sudden,
1 for 4 with a home run. We leave Baker Bowl with a losing streak. We lost 9-2. I homered in the 6th, flied out to left 3 times. My home run went to right. All right, we'll play one more series. We're in the middle of a road trip here.
Drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Oh, I see, Dennis. Yeah, it looks like bleachers. I mean, they're perfectly squared off. That's funny. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll save it for tomorrow. We're at... Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow. We got at the Angels, at Shea with the Mets, then we come home for 7. Then we're at Toronto Exhibition Stadium and at Metropolitan Stadium with the Phillies. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, and I won't be here tomorrow. So, Sunday night, the road trip will continue. All right. We're 29-37. Let's take a look at where we stand in the standings and stats and all that. All right. Well, maybe we're in the wild card race now. Let's take a look. In the National League East, 29 and 37, 16 and a half games out. Let's see, if I was to do this, I would put the New York Knights in place of the Nationals. I would put the Montreal Expos in place of the Phillies. Maybe the Braves could be the Boston Braves. I'd leave the Marlins so they could play in Joe Robbie Stadium. We could have a new look National League East. Definitely going to mess with that tomorrow. We've lost 3 in a row. Still 7-3 in the last 10. And look at the division. Still 5-15. Worst record in the National League East. That does not help matters. Finally got over 500 at Olympic Stadium, though, 18-16. And we just suck on the road. I wanted to see wild card. Let's look at the wild card race. We're 8 games behind the Pirates, so we're still relevant. But we need to step it up. All right, league leaders, 390 average, Nolan Arenado, 355. I have 108 hits, Brad Cain, 87. I have 277 at bats, Jeff McNeil, 271. Shohei Ohtani has 24 doubles, I have 23. I have, 3 triples? Just barely not making the page there. 22 home runs leads the league, Brian Reynolds and Juan Soto each have 17. I have 62 RBIs, Nolan Arenado 50. I'm not up there in runs scored. Stolen bases, I have 2. Walks, I'm not up there. I should be. On base percentage, I'm at 417. Juan Soto is at 427. Slugging, I'm at 733. Shohei is at 635. OPS, I'm at 1.1. Nolan Arenado 1.0. All right, let's see the player of the month. We haven't checked players of the month. April, Scott Stevens, 459, 11 homers, 32 RBIs. May, I didn't get a player of the month in May. My streak is over. So I did not get 8 homers and 20 RBIs in the month of May. All right. Okay. And let's see, All-Star voting. I have 661,000 votes. Rowdy Tellez, 402,000. So it looks like I may be the starter again. Voted in anyway. If I play, that's a whole other story. I don't know what happened there last year. And, nope. Let's see where the Angels play. Where are we going to play Sunday night? Shea Stadium. And where are the Angels? The Angels play in Seal Stadium. So we're going to visit Seal Stadium on Sunday night. That's cool. All right, let's take a look at my overall statistics. 20 years old, 91 overall. Oop. My power's maxed out, working on contact next. Played 66 games, 39 runs scored, 108 hits, 23 doubles, 3 triples, 22 home runs, 62 RBIs, 13 walks, 12 intentional. And look, I've struck out 10 times this year, career high. 2 stolen bases, 6 caught, 390 batting average. So career numbers up. Just got my 500th hit. Congratulations, sir. 500 hits, 90 doubles, 216 runs scored, 145 home runs, 330 RBIs, 59 walks, 13 strikeouts, 15 stolen bases, 29 caught. Congratulations. Looks like you're playing with the big boys now, Dennis. That's funny. Oh, the real Jays. Oh. Well, congratulations anyway. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spend some time tomorrow messing around with the franchise, because like I said, I have not even clicked the button to see what it looks like or anything, so I'm going to mess around with it a little bit, see what I can do for some teams and replacing teams and what happens with the uniforms and stuff, just to get ready. That'll be cool to do. I'll mess with that tomorrow and let you know what I find out. So, alright, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I appreciate everybody joining. If you had fun or were entertained in any way, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I appreciate if you slam that subscribe button down and then hit the bell icon next to it to turn on all of your notifications. That way you don't miss out on anything. Fresh content goes up every single day on the channel, and I go live 5-6 times a week. You have a good night yourself. Godspeed. You have a good night too, Dennis. Wait a minute, my chat is starting to screw up now. At least it waited till the end this time. Oh, that's cool, Dennis. Like I said, man, no rush. We got this to keep us busy until then, so absolutely no rush at all. So thank you, Dennis, for joining. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Z stopped in for a while. He always stops in for 5 minutes or so. Thank you to him for stopping in. Bonnie was here, but she didn't talk tonight. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I do appreciate that. Don't forget, all my links are on my channel here. If you want to know anything about my books or movie projects, you can check out my website, my Facebook, my TikTok, Twitter. All those links are here on the channel. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had fun. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you Sunday night. We will continue with this road trip and the Nationals as they eye third place. Gotta have goals. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, man. Thanks for joining. Keep on grinding. I'll see you on Sunday.